Why don't we talk about MHA for a couple minutes before?
Yeah, I just want to put Deku on Fraud Watch.
Why is Deku on Fraud Watch?
I mean, one, he's not the greatest hero to ever live. Can we really?
He is.
No, he's not. No,
How's he not?
He's not.
Wait, have you seen it?
Beating the best villain doesn't. I haven't read all of it. I know he beat Shig, kinda. Didn't he send his? All right, I'll say. I'm a preface this by saying I have not read all the manga. I've just seen leaks and I've seen little snippets of what's going on. I'm not tied in or tapped into the manga like that, but I know all the main plot points.
Okay.
So I'm a preface it by with that. One, okay, you beat Shigaraki, who's considered the greatest villain of all time. Is he considered the greatest villain of all time?
Yes.
Or the strongest?
Yes, he's the strongest villain of all time.
Just because you beat the strongest villain of all time doesn't make you the best hero.
Equivalent to Prime All Might.
That does not make you the greatest hero of all time for beating the best hero.
You're saying it doesn't make him the best hero of all time because he beat the strongest villain of all time?
Yes, with help of everybody else.
Why doesn't that make him the best hero?
Because, I mean, one, you didn't do it by yourself. Literally everybody helped you. So, okay. This is not a singular, you did not do this by yourself. You know
didn't watch the fight. He did 99% of the work.
All right. I didn't watch it, so I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. But
you're right. He did have help
his impact on hero society is not bigger than All Might's.
I'm not sure.
He's not. His impact is not greater than All Might's, and he's not more iconic than All Might. I mean, we even saw at the end of the last chapter, he barely even had a statue. The statue was of everybody. All Might had one statue by himself, standing tall in the middle of the... Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
That's true. Okay.
What are we talking about?
I'll give you that. In terms of societal impact, Deku did not have the same impact as All Might.
So he's not the GOAT. He's literally not the GOAT.
He's still the GOAT, though.
He's not the GOAT.
Here's why he's the GOAT. Right? He beat the strongest villain of all time, equivalent to Prime All Might. He beat them. Help or not, he still did 99% of the legwork, and he beat the villains that All Might couldn't defeat, and ushered in a wave of peace. He beat the villains
that All Might couldn't defeat, like who?
All for One and Shigaraki.
Oh my god, bruh.
Well, not Shigaraki, because Shigaraki wasn't around when All Might was fighting, but he beat All for One, who All Might could never beat.
Out of his prime?
What do you mean?
He beat all. I didn't see how All for One. I thought All for One killed himself by rewinding himself all the way back down.
Okay, this is true.
So he didn't beat him.
When I say beat, I mean that Deku did a lot of the work to make it so All for One lost in the end. Actually, no, Deku... See, I can't spoil things without saying. Deku did
you can spoil it. I don't care.
Deku did beat All for One. He beat All for One and Shig, technically. The rewind
thing
is
beat
true.
All for One. It wasn't that All for One was rewinded.
Else. There's something else after the rewind.
Okay.
So, technically, Deku did beat both.
But All for One was going to die anyway. He was like, I'm going to rewind all the way until I'm nothing.
See, I can't... I'm going to spoil it if I say...
Did he stop? Did he figure out a way to stop the rewind?
He didn't stop the rewind, no. But he comes back. That's all I'm going to say.
After he rewounded himself to nothing?
Yes.
Through what, Shigaraki?
Yes.
Okay, so this is just bad writing. What you're telling
what
me.
Do you mean?
Did he just branch off of Shigaraki's body or something? Or
okay. Can I just spoil it? I can't even talk.
I told you I don't care.
Oh, okay. All for One is rewinding. He fights All Might and other people. And then by the time All for One gets to the same area as Shig, because that's his goal to fuse with Shig, Bakugo comes and holds off All for One while he's rewinding. He's getting younger and younger. He turns into a baby. He rewinds into nothing. And then...
So what? Oh, you're getting to the part where Deku did something. Did he kill a baby? Is that what you're about to tell me?
No, he did not kill a baby. Deku is fighting Shig. And then he starts forcefully transporting his quirks to Shig to break down Shig. That starts working. Shig then loses his willpower and his control over himself, and All for One takes over Shig because they're still a part of All for One and Shig. So All for One takes over Shig completely, and then Deku fights against All for One, who is now in complete control of Shig. And then they fight, the other people come, like Deku's friends. They start teleporting in, and then they help Deku deliver the final blow that defeats All for One.
So it sounds like he didn't beat him by himself.
He didn't beat him by himself, but he beat him.
I mean, every time we seen All Might fight All for One, it was all 1v1s, strictly 1v1s. So I don't know, like we've never seen, at least from our knowledge, when All Might fought All for One, it was 1v1s,
and he almost died.
Right?
They both almost
If it was
died.
a 1v1, I can't say he's the greatest hero of all time. If that's like saying, all right, bruh, we going against the Warriors.
I was about to bring up basketball.
The Warriors going against LeBron James. Like, bro, that didn't make you the greatest. Like,
okay,
what?
Who's the greatest basketball player of all time?
LeBron, LeBron or Jordan, whoever, I think it's LeBron, but some people may say Jordan.
LeBron has never won a championship by himself.
Okay, but he's gotten to the finals pretty much by himself.
He has put in 99% of the legwork, probably. Like, I've seen him play with the Cavs. I remember that team, but he's never done it by himself. He doesn't score every single point or play defense on every player, but he's still the GOAT.
Okay.
I think it's the same with Deku. I mean, Deku did 99% of the work, and then...
but he's fighting one person.
But this person could destroy the entire of Japan. The entirety of Japan was at stake. Like, Shig was about to blow up a volcano and destroy the entire, like all of Asia.
Right. I still don't think he's the GOAT, though. Like, he's not the GOAT. What did he do that made him the GOAT?